What's up, YouTube? How the hell are you? It's your boy Big TK, and I'm back with another video. Do your boy a solid. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It will help your boy out tremendously. Also, run up your boy likes. That definitely will help me out as well. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be instantly notified when I drop a video. So I want to talk about the Xbox 360 and what a goated gaming console that is. I feel like the 7th generation don't get enough love, and maybe because it's still considered kind of modern, but in hindsight the Xbox 360 is about to be like 19 years old, so it is technically considered a retro console. Can you believe that? In 2005 I was in high school, a sophomore in high school, I believe, or a junior in high school, and that's when that thing released, and I was just remembering the graphics on that gaming console. I remember playing Gears of War for the first time and being blown away by the graphics. It is crazy that we've come this far when it comes to video games, but the 360 is definitely one of those consoles that were monumental, iconic, legendary, because to me it was the first gaming console that I had that I played online. They're going to be actually shutting down the marketplace for the Xbox 360, so a lot of games that are digital only that you wanted to play are not going to be accessible unless you go ahead and download them right now. If this year is when they actually are going to shut down the marketplace, which kind of sucks because that means those games are going to be forever just stuck on that system, and they're going to be the only way you can play it. Hear me out, hear me out. I know it's 2024 and everybody's moved on to their Xbox Series X and their PS5s, but I feel like the Xbox 360 should still be in your game room. I feel like the Xbox 360 still should be in your living room because it just have so many great multiplayer games, so many great one-player campaign games. A lot of hidden gems are actually on that system as well. That might be a totally different video. We might get into that later. To me, another reason why you should have an Xbox 360 is because unfortunately Xbox, or Microsoft I should say, does not support a lot of the games for the Xbox 360. A lot of games are not backwards compatible. A lot of them are now, don't get me wrong. A lot of them are, but Xbox or Microsoft has a long time ago released a statement that they will not be supporting backwards compatibility, so they're not putting any more games on their list from the past, you know, that you can play on your current consoles, which kind of sucks. But it's at least 1,500 games that are on the Xbox 360 that you cannot play on your newer console. So that's another reason for you to have an Xbox 360. Catalog and the libraries of the Xbox 360 is long, and it has some bangers on it. So I definitely recommend you go out and get your Xbox 360. Man, ooh-wee. What if I ain't thick as hell? God damn boy, you was a thick ass boy. I didn't realize it was so thick and big. I mean, it's very big in my hand. Pause. Big, bro. I didn't realize it was so big. That's what she said. So, of course, right here, this is where you used to get your red ring of death.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
This is the power button, and the indicator used to come on red. If it was red, my boy, you were doomed. Now, Xbox, or Microsoft, I should say, was pretty good about actually sending off new systems and you sending back your system and replacing it. That was a big thing when this console first got released way back in the day. So like I said, you got your power button right here. Of course, I don't have the flap. A flap used to be right here that cover the USB, and this is good for wired controllers. That's what you would use that for. Also, you have the eject button. The eject button will actually make the disc tray come out, and of course that's where you put your games at. Also, you had a memory unit or memory card that go right here in the front. So you had your sync button, this right here. That was your sync button for you to sync your wireless controllers. You're gonna turn it around. Of course, you just got a ventilation grill right here because this thing used to sound like a jet pulling off. Have your AV, which you would use to display to your TV. Versions of the first generation also came with the HDMI later on, but this one has the AV cables that you hook up to it. Also, you had the Ethernet port along with the USB, and of course, this is your power outlet. This is where you will hook up your power cord to the power source, and just look how monstrous this console is. I mean, look how big this. Man, you can hit somebody upside the head with this thing, man. This thing is a brick. This is the hard drive expansion, I believe, right here. But yeah, I just want to do a quick little walkthrough of the first generation or the original Xbox 360. Now, of course, they released a lot more different editions, a lot more different variations. They had special editions. I think they also released some newer models on down the line. I'm gonna cover that in this video. So let's go ahead with the video. All right, so what's a gaming console without a good controller? The Xbox 360 controller, to me, is one of the best controllers that I actually have ever played with. It is amazing. It's very comfortable for somebody who has really big hands. This controller is very comfortable. I think they had that in mind when they manufactured this controller. When they designed this controller, the grips feel really good in the hand. The bumper buttons are very clicky. I love the way they sound. Also, the left and right trigger are very responsive. The analog sticks, this controller, of course, it's been worn down over the years, but this controller is amazing. The directional pad wasn't the best to me, but it was still pretty solid. I love this controller. So over the lifespan of the Xbox 360, there were a multiple of different variations and versions that were released over the years. We're going to go ahead and talk about a couple. So let's go ahead and talk about the OG, the Xbox 360 Core, also followed by the Xbox 360 Pro, which is pretty much the same. It just had a silver disc tray, followed by the Xbox 360 Elite. I love the black on this thing. The thing looks definitely elite. Also, we have the Xbox 360S, which is basically the Xbox 360 Slim, followed by the Xbox 360E. Now, believe it or not, the Xbox 360E was released the same year as the Xbox One. And as you can tell, it has kind of a similar body style to it. Now, one of my versions is this dope Xbox 360E Blue. As you can see, it came with Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops. And then also when you started up, it had this dope blue logo opposed to the original Xbox 360 green logo. And I just love the way how this thing looks. Blue is like one of my favorite colors, so it's pretty nice. Also, we have this Xbox 360. I believe this is a Elite version, but it's the Resident Evil 5 version. And it has this crimson red color. As you can see, it's very dope looking. And also, most of these were bundled with the game, the limited editions. They were bundled with whatever game they were selling. So I thought this was pretty cool. I would love to have this in my collection if I could ever find one. Now, this one is pretty dope as well. So I grew up watching The Simpsons, so I think this is pretty cool. The Simpsons released a movie, I believe, around 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. And they also had an Xbox 360 based on that movie. If you can see the color scheme, it got your boy Homer on it. It looks pretty dope, man. I actually would like to have one myself, but it's very high, very expensive if you were able to find one in the wild. So they also released a Gears of War. It was based off the Gears of War 3, and it's also bundled with that actual game. So of course, you see how dope it is. I love the red and black aesthetic to it. A very cool console if you was able to find one. So this one is the Xbox 360S. I love the aesthetic to it. It looks like it's weathered the storm, like it's been through war. Of course, it comes with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's bundled with the game, and this one is for my Star Wars fan. If you were a huge Star Wars fan, I think this is a pretty dope concept. Also, I believe when you boot it up, it made Star Wars sound. I think it sounded like a CP3O. So good luck finding this one, and if you do, it's hella expensive as well. Here we have another Xbox 360S, and this is for Halo Reach. I love the silver. I love the way it looks. The controller looks awesome. I believe this one is for Halo 4. It was so many different variations and limited editions of the Xbox 360. They are hard to find in this day and age, but if you do come across them, man, good luck, because they are very expensive. They are worth a pretty penny. They are very expensive, man. So if you're a fan and enthusiast of the Xbox 360, to me, it is a goated console. And it's crazy to believe it is almost 20 years old, but I still had to fire that bad boy up in 2024. And it's some great bangers on this game system. So it's definitely worth playing in 2024. It's your boy, Big TK Gaming. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and comment below. Make sure you run up my likes. I'm out.